what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you from the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy line. This is Deluxe Class Autobot Trax. Very excited to have this guy in hand. Can't wait to crack him open and see what he's all about. But first and foremost, let's take a look at the packaging. There he is in the packaging. And we have some beautiful artwork as always. There you have Trax in his alt mode with guns mounted, ready to blast some Decepticons. Really cool. And on the side, of course, you have the bot mode of Trax, looking awesome, very G1 in its decor and design. Really nice to have an updated Trax figure. So yeah, very, very cool. So run-of-the-mill packaging. You have your product information on the bottom. You have more of the same on the top. You have your standard Kingdom artwork on the side with the Authentics logo. Can't wait for the Netflix series to drop next month. It's going to be great. And on the back, you have your product shots of Trax in bot mode. There he is. And I'm so happy that they did include the flying car mode there. So he's sort of a triple changer, I guess. And then you see him in his alt mode. Unfortunately, they slapped the sticker over where it says how many steps to convert him. But we will see him more when we take him out of the packaging. So without further ado, let's get Trax opened up and see what he's all about. All right, so here we have Autobot Trax on the turntable. Just giving you a quick 360-degree view here of him in his bot mode. And just getting him out of the package, he does feel a little bit light. Some of the plastic feels a little bit flimsy, sort of akin to the Studio Series figures, especially where his backpack is concerned, and also his legs. So I can already see there are a little bit of issues here. As far as aesthetics, he looks amazing. I think his paint looks great. He has some really nice detail. The contrast between the blue and the white is amazing, and just a little bit of yellow and red highlights here and there among the gray. Just amazing figure to look at. So yeah, let's get into more detail of the Autobot Trax. All right, just wanted to show you what card he comes with. He does come with the Ark, and I do not have this card yet. So there's a picture of the Ark crashing down to Earth. Very cool. Again, love these stickers that come with the figures here. So that sort of holographic sort of a foil look. And if you peel that back, you do see the Ark transform. And there he is holding Megatron. Very cool image there. So yeah, that's what card I got with Deluxe Class Trax, the Autobot Ark. Very cool. Happy to add that to my collection. So yeah, taking a look at Trax here in detail. Again, like I said, he feels a little bit light as far as the plastic goes. First of all, let's take a look at his accessories. So we'll take off his blaster and his top cannon here there. So the dual cannon that can fit over his shoulders is just cast in a white plastic, and it's a very stark white. You do have a port up there, which you can also port his gun on to have a triple threat there, which is very cool. It's nice playability there. But again, yeah, it's just cast in some white plastic, and it's very, it's not bad. It's got some nice detail there. And then his blaster is very small, and it's just cast in a black plastic, a little bit hollow looking. Nothing really that special. Yeah, it's kind of lackluster actually, this blaster. So he does come with the two accessories. Now, what I was talking about, again, not only him being a little bit loose and flimsy, I just feel like the overall weight of this guy is just, he feels very light, and I don't know, very like a Studio Series figure. I think the kind of plastic they use is it just feels different than the other Kingdom figures. One main concern I have is not only this back plastic part where it's just clear plastic here, but also his legs. Right out of the box, this piece does not tab in. It looks like it does. It looks like there's a tab right there, and there are, let's see if we can get this on camera. There are what looks like a slot on the side here. So I thought this slot must tab into here, but if I can show you there, it's not meant to. It's obviously, I'm like pushing it in, and it's just obviously not meant to. I don't know why they couldn't have extended this tab and have it tuck in there. As it is now, this side piece on his leg is just loose. And I know it's because of transformation, but I mean, geez, they really should have done something before they released this figure. They should have had a tab in there so that locks in place. Because otherwise, you go to pose the legs, and just, this thing's flopping all over the place. So already, I sort of have QC issues with this figure. Another thing is just these. In my opinion, there's no excuse in this day and age. We all collect Transformers. We all see these Transformers, having just really nice sculpts and everything. There's no excuse for this hollow gap here on the feet. I mean, I just think that is lazy. I know some other reviewers have mentioned it too, but actually in hand, that's the one thing I was very concerned about with this figure, and it's very apparent. So I really think that was a very lazy on Hasbro's part, and actually very kind of a little bit upset that they didn't take a little bit more care into this figure. Now, like I said, when he was on the turntable, aesthetically, this guy is awesome. I mean, the paint, that head sculpt just came out really nice. You get a really nice stark white for the helmet there. You get the nice powder blue paint for the eyes, the red face. I mean, very G1. You get the nice silver paint on the wheels here. You get the wings in the back. Again, you get some nice sculpted detail, the really nice crisp Autobot logo on the chest with the yellow and the red. I mean, that just pops out. I mean, that is awesome. I love the way that looks. Again, some nice accents with the red and yellow on his arms against that sort of gray plastic. Again, a lot more hollowness here. That's because of transformation, but you can pretty much see right through there. Going down the waist, a little bit more sculpted detail on the waist and legs. Again, why did they have to put this stamp here? It could have gone anywhere. Why they chose to put it right on his shin is beyond me. Yeah, it's kind of like the more I look at this guy, the more I'm kind of having issues with it. The back, he doesn't have much of a backpack, a little bit. But again, he just from the side, he looks very hollow and very sort of not solid. There's not really any hollow parts on the legs, but just the whole weight of this guy is just off. Something's off. Anyways, I really like the look, and it's just a shame that they didn't really look over this guy before they released him, because I think they could have fixed a couple of things here and there. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna stop complaining now. Anyway, so getting into articulation, his head is on a ball joint and can do a full 360. That's very stiff, actually. So you got to be very careful. He does have a little bit of up and down and a tiny bit of side to side. Very limited in the head articulation. His arms do go all the way around, although it is hindered a little bit by the wheel here. And it does go out that much. And he does have an upper arm swivel there. And he has about a 90 degree at the elbow. Again, that hollowness is kind of driving me crazy. He does have... Actually, I'm sorry, he doesn't have any wrist articulation because of transformation. This just goes in and out. And let's see, taking his arms out, he does have some waist articulation. Very nice, very smooth. His legs can go out. He can do the full splits. There is some upper thigh rotation there. He does have about a 90 degree bend at the knee. And again, that there's no real ankle rocker joint. I mean, there is. It's just, I mean, the fact that this is on a ball joint, I'm still just like in awe of this. Wow, I haven't seen a Transformer this kind of bad in a long time. And it really sucks because I really wanted this figure to be just amazing. I really did. That's not to say he doesn't look great. He looks awesome, but anyways, yeah, so there he is. And that's his articulation. The wings do go in and out. And then we'll see more in his flying car mode that these come out and things like that. But there is Trax in his robot mode. Some limited articulation, not bad. Again, overall, I just kind of have a beef with the QC issues and that gap in the feet and the fact that the side panels on his legs do not tab in. So other than that, looks awesome. Let's see how he fares in car mode. And here we have a quick comparison with some other figures. We have Earthrise Optimus Prime and Studio Series 86 Jazz. So he does scale pretty well with another deluxe figure, and he does have a nice proportion to him. And he's almost looks like he's about the same size as Jazz. So just a quick comparison. So I stopped about 3/4 of the way through the transformation just to show you the flying car mode. And there it is, just doing a quick 360 around. So very cool. I'm really glad that they implemented this mode into this figure. It just added a little bit more playability to this. And also we all know Trax has that flying car mode. So you can't really have a Trax figure without the flying car mode. But one thing I did find on the packaging is that this piece right here, his shoulder piece where you can mount guns and things, there's a port there. It is in a blue plastic. Now, as he comes around here, actually, I'm just gonna take him off the turntable and show you that that is not blue plastic, but it is done in a white plastic. So there is a little bit of a difference between the box and the actual figure that you get. So I actually like the white on this. I'm not sure why they showed it with blue on the packaging, but it is what it is. So yeah, anyways, there's Trax in his flying car mode. Okay, so here we have Deluxe Class Autobot Tracks all transformed into his vehicle mode, and I think he looks really slick. Let's take a look at some of the details. Yeah, the vehicle mode looks really nice. He gets some nice silver paint for the rims there, and he does roll very nicely back and forth, so no issues there. And going along the side, you get some little bit of sculpt work here on the vents there, the door handles, side mirrors. Not a whole lot on the vehicle mode, a little bit on the back where the license plate would be. And you can mount his guns on the back there. These parts for the flying car does sort of stick out. It's a little bit, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like that part, but it's, again, I do like the flying car mode, so it really can't be helped. But there he is. You get some nice sort of smoky gray plastic for the windshield there. And you get the nice red sort of wing mark on the front of the hood there, and nice Autobot symbol there. So very cool. So one issue I did have with transforming this guy, besides being a little bit fiddly and finicky, especially getting this hood to fit in and slot in here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see the hollow part there and there. Now there is a small little tab right there that fits into a small little port right there. And for the life of me, I cannot get them to stay closed. There's some resistance there. And I'm not sure if I did anything with the transformation. Everything else seems really tight. Everything else fits in really nicely, except that front. Again, I'm kind of disappointed in this figure, to tell you the truth. Aesthetically, it looks great. I think it looks slick. Everything else, his robot mode looks awesome. But yeah, just the plastic they use and some of the QC issues with this figure is it's too bad. It's a real shame. I mean, if you guys are looking to update your Trax figure to this Kingdom version, yeah, I can't really say I recommend it. I mean, you're probably going to buy it anyways, like I did, and I'm happy with it enough. But yeah, I haven't had a QC issue with the Transformer this bad in a while, so I can't really say I recommend this figure. Overall, aesthetically, I think it looks great, especially in robot mode, and the car mode looks great too. Just as a size comparison, there we have Kingdom Trax, and we're going to bring in Earthrise, Sunstreaker, and we have Kingdom Trax there. Sorry, Huffer, Sunstreaker, Trax. So there is just a quick vehicle size comparison there. So that's sort of how they scale with each other. So taking Huffer out and taking Sunstreaker out. So again, yeah, this has been the video review for Autobot Trax from the Kingdom line. I've probably sound like a broken record here, but again, I can't really recommend this figure. A bit disappointed, and it's really too bad. I really wanted this figure to shine and just be awesome. He just feels very different than all the lines, especially Kingdom, Earthrise, Siege. Those were all really solid. This guy feels more of like a floppy, sort of thin Studio Series figure to me. And again, it's just really too bad. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. This has been Matt in Japan. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.